Hey folks, my name is Vivek and watch this video right till the end. Not only am I going to show you the 8 secrets, the 8 steps to having an explosive start in this industry and making it big as a coach, trainer, speaker, consultant. Two more things. I'll tell you how you can get a free copy of my upcoming book known as Marketing Secrets for Trainers and Coaches. And last thing, I'll tell you the biggest secret of magnetically drawing clients to you. Okay? That's my commitment. Let's start watching the video. What are these 8 secrets and why am I sharing this with you? So the best person to watch this video is somebody who is just getting started with their coaching, training, speaking, consulting, whatever you call yourself, your journey as a coach or a trainer, right? When I was getting started last year in the month of August, I was working 12, 13, 14 hours in a day. I was in my job and I only had one thought that, you know what, I want to do something meaningful as a coach, as a trainer. And little did I know that the journey is going to be really hard. I mean, when I left my job, I had to do a lot of struggle when it comes to finding what exactly do I have to do. There was my mind, my mind was haywire. It was a lot of confusion. There was a lot of chaos. There was a lot of anxiety when it comes to marketing as well. I had no idea how to run traffic, how to do sales funnels, how to attract the right kind of clients, how to close the right kind of clients. And I lost tens of thousands of rupees on advertising, only to find out that I was not making any money at all, right? And I was attracting no clients at all. Gradually, when I perfected my marketing strategies, after a lot of failures, things really started to happen, right? The first time when I applied my well-crafted, perfected marketing strategies, I attracted a client who paid me 1.4 lakh rupees. I've had people who are the top digital marketers in India as my clients for sales, for my sales consulting services. And after that, I've mastered the webinar system to sell coaching programs worth 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, and now I'm writing a book about marketing, right? So that's all I've been able to accomplish, a little bit that I've been able to accomplish over the last few months. And the reason why I'm sharing this story with you is a few days ago, I was looking back at my entire journey and I was just thinking that, you know what, if somebody has to get started as a coach, trainer, speaker, consultant, if somebody really wants to make it big, I know that there are lots and lots of you who have maybe just started and they're struggling, or you're in your job and you just need the right kind of steps, right? So as I look back, there are 8 things, there are 8 steps, there are 8 secrets to really building a strong foundation, to really, as soon as you enter the industry, how do you start crushing it without a lot of struggle, without wasting any money, without wasting a lot of time. There are 8 secrets that I want to walk you through, okay? Then I'll also have something special to offer to you, which I'm doing absolutely for the very first time, and it's a consulting session with me. It's not a free session, but it's a consulting session with me. I'll tell you what that is about as well. But I made a few notes for you, so I give my 100% in terms of delivering all of this content. Let's get started with these 8 secrets. The first thing is topic. Now, a lot of people, if you look at me, for example, I can right now I can teach and train people in a dozen different things. I mean, it could be personality development, it could be sales, it could be digital marketing, it could be communication skills, could be a million different things. But you have to get started with one. Right? Biggest of the businesses have been built this way, just by starting with one idea, making it big for a certain amount of time, and then moving on to the next topic. So if you're a communication skills guy, remain a communication skills guy. Don't try to become leadership also, NLP also, fitness also, this also, that also. Doesn't really work. You're going to stay broke. You're going to stay miserable. I'm telling you. The problem is that a lot of people are absolutely confused about which direction to go, right? So that's where my session will help. So based on the market scenario, based on my knowledge of the human psychology, I'll be able to get out the perfect topic out of your system, and that is something you'll be able to relate to your passion. Okay. The next thing is outcome. Now, this is where we move on to the marketing. Now, one guy could say that, you know what, I'm a communication skills trainer. The other guy could say that I help students get a job by improving their communication skills. Which one do you think will sell better? The second guy, of course. I used to say that, you know what, I'm a marketing consultant. And today, I say that I help trainers and coaches make more money. So you turn your introduction into a certain tangible outcome when you meet people, when you're on your videos, when you're on your webinars, when you're on stage. And you'll see that naturally people are drawn to you, right? Because this involves a bit of sales and marketing psychology as well. In our session, we'll craft a perfect outcome from your topic, okay? The next thing in my list is audience. Now understand that as a coach, trainer, consultant, you have your own market, right? For some people, it may be a mixed market, right? Males and females both. For some people, it may just be children. For some people, it may be elderly people, right? But then if you really stick to one market, you can build a massive story. I mean, look, how much money do you want to make? 1 lakh a month, 1 crore per year? And if you just work with one market, let's say children, there are tens of lakhs of children in India. If you want to work with corporates only, there are lakhs and lakhs of corporates in India, right? The opportunity is huge. The only question is, what's your specific audience? So there are a few questions that I'll ask you, and in our consulting session, and through that we'll come up with your perfect audience. That's just going to vibe with you. That's just going to, it's just say in Hindi we say that usko ye idea chamak gaya. So when you speak, when you sell, when you talk to people about your services, there is a certain niche, there is a certain audience जिनको बहुत amazingly आपका idea, आपकी services, you as a coach चमकेगा, right? So that is what my job is to figure out for you, okay? The next thing on my list is a system. Understand this carefully. Now, Vivek Mehrotra, I have, when it comes to sales and marketing, I have a 5-step marketing blueprint for trainers and coaches. That's my system, right? If you have to make a delicious cup of coffee, right? Let's see how it is done. So, step 1 is you boil some water. Step 2 is you add some milk. Step 3 is you add some coffee. Step 4 is you add some sugar. Step 5 is that you stir it very well. So using this 5-step system, any and everybody can create a delicious cup of coffee. If they're not able to, then you can walk them through the system again. If they're not able to, then you can walk them through the system again. Now, most trainers, and by most, I mean 99.999% of the people as trainers and coaches do not have systems. They just keep doing verbal vomiting, going over here and giving a few gyan, going over here and delivering a lecture, a seminar. They don't have systems of transformation. Do you have a system? Do you have a step-by-step system of creating a transformation inside of a person's mind? That's what you need to create, right? So together, you and I will be taking your topic, your audience, your knowledge, your content, whatever gyan that you have, whatever transformation you can offer to the people, and we'll create a system, right? Because look, if I have to sell, if I have to launch you as a brand, as a coach or a trainer in the market, the easiest way for me is to sell your system. But I cannot sell your gyan. The gyan is all across there on YouTube, on Google. Every weekend there's so many free seminars happening. People are just giving free gyan, knowledge, content. Content doesn't transform people. System does. Let's get on a call, a consulting call, and create a perfect system for you, okay? Now, the next thing is story. Mark my words, print it on paper and stick it to your wall. Any and every money, 1 penny or 1 crore rupees, whatever it is that you make as a trainer, speaker, coach, consultant, is not because of how much gyan can you offer. Like I said, gyan is anyway there. It's because of your story. People say that in the sales industry, in the making money industry, people say that facts tell, okay, facts tell, but stories sell. I mean, all the money that I have made so far is just because of my story. When I tell my story, people are just drawn to me. Now, had I not shared my story with you in this video, you would have closed the video by now. My story elicited a certain emotions. So I'll tell you over that call, we'll craft your perfect story. A story, when you speak, it just elicits powerful emotions in people. It puts you as a brand. It just projects you as an authority, thus drawing people to you. It's powerful, something you need to create right away. I'll help you do that. Exactly that. The next thing is business model. What's your business model? Do you want to do one-to-one coaching? Do you want to sell products online and make passive income? Do you want to do an online group coaching? Do you want to do an offline group coaching? Do you want to provide a service? Do you want to heal people in multiple number of sessions? What do you want to do? Right? So that's what we will figure out. There are chances that you may go from one model to the other and you may dramatically fail, but in just one conversation, together you and I will figure out what's the best model of transformation for you. Okay, is it one-to-one? Is it like, what is it? Okay, that's what we're going to figure out. The next thing, my friend, very important, is your content outline. I mean, look, you got your system ready. You knew that, okay, I'm going to do one-to-one coaching. What's the content? So a lot of times people come after doing certifications, after doing a lot of programs, their mind is just so overwhelmed with so much gyan. But what you need is just whatever is enough to transform your client. So I'll help you create a content outline. The reason why I call myself able, capable, and qualified enough to do that with you is not because I know more of fitness gyan or NLP gyan or whatever your expertise is. I don't know that much gyan, right? But what I can do is evaluate how much money you have to charge from clients and then ask you a few questions to figure out what sort of content will match that value. So it has got everything to do with business and marketing, which is where I come in, right? So that's preparing a content outline, okay? The last thing, my friends, most important is the marketing model. Okay, how are you going to make money? Now, are you going to invite people to a seminar and then sell them? Are you going to make videos and then sell to people? Are you going to invite people to a webinar and then sell people? Are you going to invite people for a one-to-one meeting and then sell? How is the marketing going to happen? Where will you advertise? What's the entire marketing blueprint? What kind of marketing? How much money do you need to invest in marketing? Business fundamentals need to be absolutely fine before you even go ahead and take your step one. This is the reason why your marketing model is so important. I'm writing a book about marketing. Even if you have to pay 1 lakh rupees to get your marketing model done by me, please do that. The good news is that this consulting session, in which together you and I will be working on these 8 things. Let me do a quick revision. Topic, outcome, audience, system, story, business model, marketing model, content outline, these 8 things. So I charge you for one session. It is priced at 10,000 rupees. Okay, 10,000 rupees, which is absolutely worth it. However, if you come up for this session, if you make the payment before 31st March, this session is yours for 3,500 rupees only. 3,500 rupees only. Let me give you a very special offer. If you're able to sign up for this session before 31st of March, I'll also throw in a copy of my book. Whenever the book launches over the next few weeks, months, right? I'll send you a free copy of my book, absolutely free of charge. It's available for you. Okay. Now, where do you go from here? One last commitment that I make to you, that I'll tell you a magnetic secret to drawing clients and getting them to pay you money. Well, understand the fact that most of the people in India right now, and there are chances that you fall under the category of most of the people, they want to invest their money in stupid phones. They want to invest their money in buying fancy laptops. Correct me if I'm wrong. They want to go to vacations, they want to go to boozing, to drink alcohol, to party day in and day out and blow off their steam in the weekend. They want to buy fancy clothes, they want to watch movies. Nobody's willing to invest in themselves. The successful people, right from Tony Robbins to Jim Rohn to Zig Ziglar to Arfin Khan to Rajesh Ramola to Gaurav Arora, and learning from these guys, myself, all of us are investing day in and day out in ourselves, right? If you want to make it big in this industry, if you want to have an explosive start to this industry, understand the fact that you have to be a leader. A coach, trainer, speaker, consultant is a leader, okay? You can't be a leader who says that, oh, I need something, but I'm not going to invest in myself, but you become my client, you invest in yourself. This is not leadership. Please understand. The 8 things that I told you, the topic, outcome, audience, system, story, business, marketing model, content outline. Trainers and coaches in India right now are struggling and have been struggling, not just for days, weeks, months, but for years, for decades, not making any money. The only reason is they didn't have these 8 things in their hand when they were just getting started. I have personally observed these 8 things in all the richest trainers and speakers and coaches and consultants in the world, and now is your time. Click the link below, make this small purchase. As soon as you make the payment, you'll get a call from one of my team members to book that appointment with me. Okay, at a time that's suitable to both you and I. But generally speaking, you will be taken care of in 2 to 3 days. We'll have that session. Right, my schedule is designed in such a way. This week I am promoting these sessions, and I welcome you. I invite you humbly to take this session with me. Okay, it's going to be a one-to-one session between you and I, a consulting session, 3,500 rupees. Click the link below, get signed up, and I'll see you on the inside. Bye bye. All the best. Namaste. Bye.